Well, today we have a special edition of Property Players. Joining us live right here in the studio is Steve Holmes. He's the CEO and chairman of Wyndham Worldwide Resorts, and Wyndham just reported its third quarter results. It beat Wall Street estimates and also, more importantly, raised its profit guidance for this year and for next. Steve, great to have you with us.
Thank you, Betty. Good to be here.
Well, so the first question really is, what is driving this increase in your forecast? What's the outlook?
Well, most of it's the underlying performance of the business. The consumer really is out there traveling, whether it's here or even over in Europe. And our businesses have held up very well, and they continue to grow. In addition, we've been buying back stock, so that increased certainly this year's guidance for the rest of the year because our share buyback has been relatively significant.
Right, you've bought back about $770 million worth of stock, right? So
Correct,
far this year.
Yeah, exactly.
And is that the best use of your cash right now? I mean, there's a lot of cheap assets out there. You could be acquiring more.
Well, we're not as much a hard asset buyer. If there were companies out there we could buy, brands that we could buy at the right price, we'd certainly consider it. And we have a history of buying a lot of companies. That's kind of how we've built up our company. But right now, we just haven't seen the values that make sense for us. And frankly, our stock has been pretty cheap, so it's been a great buy.
So that's a good asset to buy right now.
Absolutely.
But you just did buy a hotel in Turkey, isn't that right?
Well, we didn't buy one. We signed a franchise contract for a couple of actually hotels in Turkey, and we just announced 5 more in China and 4 more in India. So we continue to grow very rapidly. But since we're not buying the hotels, it's not an asset play for us. It's more of an expansion of the brand.
Well, where are you looking to expand? I mean, you just named 3 markets, but are there others that you would like to expand in the next 12 months? Oh,
clearly, yes. We're balanced both internationally and domestically. Domestically, we've got a terrific pipeline of properties that will be coming online in the next 12 months. Internationally, that pipeline has grown dramatically. Our international pipeline is up about 40% from where it was the year before. So we continue to see growth, and particularly in markets like the BRIC countries, we're up more than 100% in our pipeline in those markets. So we'll continue to see China, Brazil, India grow within our portfolio.
Here in the U.S., though, you say that essentially consumers are traveling more, but is there one area that's still lagging, though, given this economy?
Not lagging. I think there's a little bit of a change in the way the consumer's buying. The consumers definitely turned more value conscious, and I think 2008, 2009 shifted people's view towards being more value conscious. So I think that their decisions are more maybe thoughtful in the way they're spending their money. They're more studied because they have more access to information on the internet to be able to make good decisions. And so I think that shift has occurred, but it doesn't mean that people aren't going to visit Aunt Penny somewhere to go visit her and spend some time with her, and therefore they want to be on the road. So we still see people traveling, and since we're basically a leisure travel company, we've seen that leisure travel hold up very well.
Okay, all right, Steve, thank you very much for joining us. Steve Holmes, the CEO of Wyndham Worldwide.